Good.
Well, who else is coming? G'day, how you going?
Good, thank you.
We'll let the Jews see that one. G'day, how you going? Yes. Tom. Did you get that?
Oh no, I didn't. I texted him. Did you see it? Just he must have left just before the referee.
Which one do you want, work or work one?
he wanted to come home. Like I walked into the boys and I'm like,
So is that about Barker or Victor or is he just like a statewide apprenticeship sort of thing?
and he goes, oh, there was smash it, let him talk shit, mate. Yeah, I said, yeah, I was like, just don't say anything back. Just sit there. Judd goes to school. Mate, sit there. Don't say anything. Just go, yeah, sure.
I don't think anyone's here yet.
It just makes them nervous if they're doing that.
Oh, well, they're pretty big drops to jump all that stuff. Yeah, a couple comes up to keep this deal. What are you doing?
They've still got the same photos as last week. Like all the A grades and B grades.
When he was watching the building, come and watch, and he was just sit with us, and he was like, look at that. He played it. When I was coaching bodies, he was like, is that Jane, Jess? Daddy? Bloody hell, Jane.
Oh, Harry, how are you? And is Coley coming?
I don't want to see it.
No, I need to. This is for school. Are you organising marks on the scoreboard? Take care of that.
Shane goes to membership. So yeah, just right like that. All the stage is that way. Strings reckon to go on the TV.
Alright. Hey, Rob.
Heard Seniors was invited, do you know?
How you doing? Good.
It's looking a bit lonely over there. Just like.
Jeff, hang on.
When you said it, you might have said, "Oh,
I've done the money score. Oh, right. So I'll get my hand.
Hey. week, so a few of these boys will miss out.
We've got training tomorrow night.
Hello.
Brett Hudson. Nice to meet you. You are, sorry?
He runs, well, he doesn't run the show, but he tries to. He's our cameraman for the footy fanatics, so is that happening straight away afterwards? So the kids win it, they're going to know we win now.
Yep. Well, I'll take you
Rennies, how are we?
Good, how you going? What's going on?
I don't want to be on it.
Who's it on? Who's it on?
Yeah, it is. Look. I'm just ducking down. Nah, it's a delay. Oh, fuck, I did pull the finger. The finger went up. I'm not a celebrity. I like my quiet life. I like sitting home by myself. I don't think it look good. I put my hand this way. Probably in Victor somewhere for sure. Maybe like nothing that sort of screen like, yeah, not really good. Is this Elon.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Could I ask you all to be seated as soon as possible? Thank you. Brought your own seats. As you can see, it's a very good roll-up tonight. I think Bats was saying last year we struggled to get 145 or 150 people here. So it shows that COVID's not over, but this is a lot better. And the season's been fantastic. But congratulations on being here tonight, all of your parents as well as the kids. Well done. Put your hands together. I just start proceedings tonight by acknowledging the Ramajee and the Nagiri people, of the traditional custodians of the lands and surrounding waters where we live and work, and welcome you to the 2022 Junior presentation night for the Great Southern Football League. And this is an official meeting of the league, so you've got to behave yourselves, okay? Everything's been recorded. I'd like to welcome, first of all, Jeff and Louise Hutchison from the Fluoro Milk Company, who are our major sponsors of the junior competition. Thank you for your attendance and your support by over a long period of time. Hopefully it continues. Also Bryn Lutz, the GSFL Academy coach. Bryn's here tonight as well from the McLaren Football Club. He also coaches the juniors, but he has a very strong reputation as a junior coach, and we're lucky to have him. So put your hands together for Bryn. You even got a beer for that, so it done well. Also Brett Hudson, the under-16s coach for the South Adelaide Football Club. Thank you, Brett, for your attendance tonight. And we also have Michael Simmons from the Fluoro Sun, representing not only the Fluoro Sun, one of our newer newspapers who do a great job for the football here in the Fluoro Peninsula, but also part of the academy coaching class. So thank you for coming. And on the same table we have the South Adelaide ambassador in John Griffin, also one of the academy coaches. I have some apologies for tonight. Mark Bolton from Telstra, who are sponsors of the senior coach competition. David Wynn from the GSFL executive and also the academy coordinator. Megan Sherry, the assistant secretary of the Great Southern Football League and runs the women's competition. And Gordon Tonkin, the patron of the Great Southern Football League. I'd just like to start with a very short and sharp speech. But it's really just an overview of the season as we have it so far. 2022 has been it's been great to get back to a regular season, albeit in the early stages, COVID did affect some clubs at both junior and senior level. But all 10 clubs rallied around the support from the clubs, the players, the coaches, the volunteers during the home and away situation. Really did cover everyone to assure that they would play at least 18 rounds of football. So to all you people here tonight, the parents as well, congratulations on getting through the season. Put your hands together for yourselves. The academy is so well supported this year again by the 10 clubs, and the quality of players continues to shine. The guidance of the coaches, which included John Griffin, Brian Munn, Gary Cameron and Michael Simmons, along with the fantastic coaching of the head coach, Bryn Lutz, proved to be a popular coach and with the kids as well. But the academy did very well, and he's done a very good job with McLaren over the last couple of years, and I congratulate him on his efforts. They weren't that successful at the association games, but you could see there's light at the end of the tunnel. There's a development, that's what the academy's about, and I believe that in the next 2 or 3 years those kids will go on and play senior football. I'd especially like to thank David Wynn, who's not here. I forgot to apologise for David. David's having an operation tonight. only on his hand, but he couldn't join us tonight. But David is the coordinator for the academy and does a fantastic job in making sure that the kids are there, and he hassles everyone from the executive to make sure they get what they need. And to Winnie, I'd like to say thank you. He's not here in our absence, so you might see it on the live stream. But if you could just put your hands together for David Wynn. A big thank you to all the junior players who represented us in the academy, from the academy and to the senior Colts. Playing representative football should be your goal, because there's a pathway to that, to South Adelaide Football Club, and obviously to AFL eventually. And we'd like to thank you for your participation. Those who played association football against the Southern Football League, as I said, we didn't get the lollies, but next year is our centenary year, and we'll be playing at Strathalbyn on our home turf. And I wish you all the best for next year. Those who are going up into senior football, and those junior Colts will move into the senior Colts, etc. I believe that you have the best facilities available to you to progress your football careers, and I wish you all the best for the future. I need the glasses, sorry, I'm getting old. Congratulations to all the trophy winners tonight, and to all the others who just miss out. You're here tonight because you're the best of the best, and you're proud of yourselves. You've been here for the nominations of doing very well in the medal counts, as well as the goal kicking awards, etc. So congratulations to you boys who are here tonight, and put your hands together for yourself. Unfortunately, there can only be one premiership winner, but there's 5 clubs vying for it, and we have a great finals series. Clubs have progressed through the minor round and got to the final 5, and I think you see the results of last weekend's games. The quality of the football being played by the juniors is very over the top. It's very good, and there's some good close games and good results, and I wish all those players still involved in finals all the best for the finals and all the best for the future. Congratulations to the Willunga Football Club winning the South Adelaide settle down. Winning the South Adelaide Club of the Year award, which is a combination of the wins required in the senior A-grade reserves under 17.5s and under 14.5 competition. They won by half a point from my Ponga Football Club. Now, half a point doesn't sound, it's not a lot, but it was amazing. There was only one game that unfortunately cost my Ponga, who, let's face it, have been probably the club of the year in one respect, and I say that with respect to everybody else around. 4 years ago, they were a club that, not on their knees with their junior football, but they had to combine with the Ankle Football Club to survive. In 4 years, they've turned that around to be finishing up minor premiers in both junior Colts and senior Colts. So I think the work that they've done is fantastic. It just shows to all clubs that with a bit of hard work from both parents, volunteers and the administration of the clubs, the kids will come and they will play good football. So congratulations to my Ponga and every other of the other 9 clubs involved in this league. We're very, very lucky to have you all, and I wish you all the best for the future. Good luck in 2022, the final series, and good luck for the future. So have a great night tonight. To the medal winners and the goal kicker awards tonight, I say congratulations. Enjoy the night. They'll be serving your main course fairly soon. Enjoy the night, and if you haven't got a seat or you've got a seat spare, put your hand up because I'll go and sit with you. Good night. Enjoy yourself, everybody.
It's the same location with Mary and her Victor Harbour team, but the name has changed. Beachside Bedding, next to Habra Pharmacy, is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, Sleep Haven and Adriatic Slumber. Beachside Bedding also features a beautiful range of locally made Florio furniture. Same location, new name, now even more competitive than ever on price. Beachside Bedding with free delivery and old mattress removal. Open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu, we're in your field. Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies have over 40 years experience in mining and blending soils and organics. We're specialists in turf soils, landscaping and organic blends. Customised washed sands for horse arenas, sports grounds and building sands. We also have a large range of decorative stones, gravels, mulches and pine barks. From car trailers to all truckloads. Wholesale Quarry Direct. Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies, 86 Sandmine Road, Mount Compass. Open Monday to Friday 7am to 4pm and Saturday 7am to 11am. Phone 8556 8421.
Shane's getting them. Last time I grew it, yeah, it's still got a bit of hair. It's just easy, I like it. Yeah, I had a week to the side. done that before. I've done a mohawk. Big mohawk. When I was doing plumbing in town, I just grew a mohawk. Yeah, back then. After the last time I done it. And I wasn't allowed to cut it. Mildy goes on Saturday when he was dropping back in the middle. Yeah. But Mildy said, what if you should trade to the other way? He was good there. So good luck against him. Eli would have said. Eli would have just been, yeah. Thank you. He was there. He was probably there. The last quarter he went a bit quiet, but I still think it was even though yeah, right. Just a horrible kick. Just a dirty, cold kick. Bang, 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 skip through. Pump the beers if you lose, they all free pump the beers. And on the lawn, beers on the lawn. No, we went like Saturday, or Sunday, McLaren. We were sat there before the game, but we said, if we win, we've got to the beers. So we said, if we lose, and then we went there. Supposed to be so. Oh mate, I've got more than that. You want to play so hard. Climb up, mate.
That's a junior comp. And where I've got Megan Cherry doing the count, because you're going to Kim Saul will be doing, handing the votes to Bats. No, she didn't do it.
just eating spread rolls and drink tea. No one. Did you drop him off the garlic bread on Sunday? Did you? He comes knocking on the door going, "Oh, drop me off the garlic bread." Everyone comes knocking on the door and goes, "Oh, the garlic bread."
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you who have your meals now are enjoying it. Those, it's coming. We'll start the proceedings tonight with the first event for the night, and that's the Junior Colts Top Goal Kicker Award. I'll call upon GSFL Executive Kim Saul to make that presentation. Thank you.
The top goal kicking 59 goals, Malpongus Alex, Cody Hines.
I'd like to thank my parents, my coaches and my players for being with me for this whole year. I hope we win this grand final. It's going to be great. Thanks.
Well done, Cody. Congratulations. Give me a round of applause, everybody. I'll now call upon, we'll start the Junior Colts medal count for 2022, and I'll call upon Michael Simmons and Andrew Batten to do the call, please. Please put your hands together.
You sit there. Move over. Come on, good one. This thing what?
Check one.
Oh. Okay. Can you hand them over to me? Yeah. Okay, we're going to start the Junior Colts count for Great Southern Football League. It's great to see such a great crowd here, and in particular, Fleuro Milk have been great sponsors of junior football in our league for a long time. So here we go with round one, Mount Compass versus Wollonga. 1 vote, Wollonga, Coda Edwards. 2 votes, Wollonga, Gus White. 3 votes, Wollonga, Tom Saunders. Victor Harbour versus Langhorne Creek. 1 vote, Victor Harbour, Caleb Hood. 2 votes, Victor Harbour, Eli White. 3 votes, Victor Harbour, Caleb Grant. Myponga Selix versus McLaren. 1 vote, Myponga Selix, Nathan Siwak. 2 votes, Myponga Selix, Jack Brown. 3 votes, my Ponga Selix, Cody Hines. Yankalilla versus Encounter Bay. 1 vote, Encounter Bay, Zane Garrett. 2 votes, Encounter Bay, Riley Bastelek. 3 votes, Encounter Bay, Mason Kruger. Strathalbyn versus Goolwa Port Elliot. 1 vote, Goolwa Port Elliot, Cruz Corimba. 2 votes, Strathalbyn, Phoenix Keatley. 3 votes, Strathalbyn, Marshall Field. Round 2, Mount Compass versus My Ponga Selix. 1 vote, My Ponga Selix, Cody Hines. 2 votes, My Ponga Selix, Jack Brown. 3 votes, My Ponga Selix, Jake Holford. Goolwa Port Elliot versus Victor Harbour. 1 vote, Goolwa Port Elliot, Cruz Corimba. 2 votes, Victor Harbour, Levi Stringer. 3 votes, Victor Harbour, Rory Power. Wollonga versus Strathalbyn. 1 vote, Wollonga, Patrick McDonald. 2 votes, Strathalbyn, Jai Stevenson. 3 votes, Wollonga, Kai Genovese. Counter Bay versus Langhorne Creek. 1 vote, Langhorne Creek, Miles Rigney. 2 votes, Encounter Bay, Riley Bastelek. 3 votes, Encounter Bay, Mason Kruger. Yankalilla versus McLaren. 1 vote, McLaren, Tyler Harris. 2 votes, McLaren, Jay Walden. 3 votes, McLaren, Brock Grund. Round 3, Victor Harbour versus Encounter Bay. 1 vote, Encounter Bay, Zane Garrett. 2 votes, Victor Harbour, Judd Cleggett. 3 votes, Encounter Bay, Otis Althorpe. Goolwa Port Elliot versus Mount Compass. 1 vote, Goolwa Port Elliot, Max Rollinson. 2 votes, Goolwa Port Elliot, Archer Price. 3 votes, Goolwa Port Elliot, Lenny Hayden. Wollonga versus McLaren. 1 vote, Wollonga, Mitchell Joy. 2 votes, Wollonga, Gus White. 3 votes, Wollonga, Jackson Collins. My Ponga Selix versus Yankalilla. 1 vote, My Ponga Selix, Jack Brown. 2 votes, My Ponga Selix, Cody Hines. 3 votes, My Ponga Selix, Nathan Siwak. Langhorne Creek versus Strathalbyn. 1 vote, Strathalbyn, Aidan Philip Sanders. 2 votes, Strathalbyn, Sam Walsh. 3 votes, Strathalbyn, Phoenix Keatley. Round 4, Encounter Bay versus My Ponga Selix. 1 vote, My Ponga Selix, Cody Hines. 2 votes, My Ponga Selix, Jake Holford. 3 votes, My Ponga Selix, Jack Brown. Yankalilla versus Wollonga. 1 vote, Wollonga, Oliver South. 2 votes, Wollonga, Noah Mulkern. 3 votes, Wollonga, Jackson Collins. McLaren versus Goolwa Port Elliot. 1 vote, Goolwa Port Elliot, Cruz Corimba. 2 votes, McLaren, Jackson Carter. 3 votes, Goolwa Port Elliot, Blake Carter. Mount Compass versus Langhorne Creek. 1 vote, Langhorne Creek, Miles Rigney. 2 votes, Mount Compass, Hayden Thornton. 3 votes, Mount Compass, Alexis Uttridge. Strathalbyn versus Victor Harbour. 1 vote, Victor Harbour, Oscar Mulhern. 2 votes, Strathalbyn, Cale Matthews Hampton. 3 votes, Strathalbyn, Jai Stevenson. Round 5, Goolwa Port Elliot versus Wollonga. 1 vote, Cruz Corimba, Goolwa Port Elliot. 2 votes, Wollonga, Jackson Collins. 3 votes, Wollonga, Caleb Warren. Mount Compass versus Encounter Bay. 1 vote, Encounter Bay, Oliver Martin. 2 votes, Encounter Bay, Riley Bastelek. 3 votes, Encounter Bay, Mason Kruger. Victor Harbour versus Yankalilla. 1 vote, Yankalilla, Jaden Fernside. 2 votes, Victor Harbour, Kobe Turner. 3 votes, Victor Harbour, Eli White. McLaren versus Strathalbyn. 1 vote, McLaren, J.R. Walden. 2 votes, Strathalbyn, Phoenix Keatley. 3 votes, Strathalbyn, Cale Matthews Hampton. Langhorne Creek versus My Ponga Selix. 1 vote, My Ponga Selix, Jack Noble. 2 votes, My Ponga Selix, Harper Matthewson. 3 votes, My Ponga Selix, Jack Brown. Round 6, Langhorne Creek versus McLaren. 1 vote. 1 vote, Langhorne Creek. Sorry, it's got Langhorne Creek, My Ponga Selix, sort of a slash. Caden Spinks. 2 votes, McLaren, Brock Grun. 3 votes, Dylan Mitten, McLaren. 3 votes. Wollonga versus my Pongoselix. 1 vote Wollonga, Mitchell Joy. 2 votes my Pongoselix, Tom Gray. 3 votes my Pongoselix, Jack Brown. Victor Harbour versus Mount Compass. 1 vote Victor Harbour, Oscar Mulhern. 2 votes Victor Harbour, Judd Cleggett. 3 votes Victor Harbour, William Vincent. Strathalbyn versus Encounter Bay. 1 vote Encounter Bay, Riley Bastelek. 2 votes Strathalbyn, Phoenix Keatley. 3 votes Encounter Bay, Mason Kruger. Goolwa Port Elliot versus Yankalilla. 1 vote Goolwa Port Elliot, Archer Price. 2 votes Goolwa Port Elliot, Cruz Karumba. 3 votes Goolwa Port Elliot, Lenny Hayden. Round 7, my Pongoselix versus Goolwa Port Elliot. 1 vote, my Pongoselix, Tom Gray. 2 votes, my Pongoselix, Jack Noble. 3 votes, my Pongoselix, Nathan Siwak. Encounter Bay versus Wollonga. 1 vote, Wollonga, Gus White. 2 votes, Encounter Bay, Otis Althorpe. 3 votes, Wollonga, Jackson Collins. McLaren versus Victor Harbour. 1 vote, McLaren, Dylan Mitten. 2 votes, Victor Harbour, Judd Cleggett. 3 votes, Victor Harbour, Eli White. Yankalilla versus Langhorne Creek. 1 vote, Yankalilla, Jaden Fernside. 2 votes, Langhorne Creek, Anthony Campbell Continuary. 3 votes, Langhorne Creek, Ryan Henschke. Strathalbyn versus Mount Compass. 1 vote, Mount Compass, Sam Oster. 2 votes, Strathalbyn, Jack Roberts. 3 votes, Strathalbyn, Max Ferguson. Round 8, Mount Compass versus McLaren. 1 vote, Mount Compass, Ashton Pudney. 2 votes, McLaren, Hudson Bowl. 3 votes, McLaren, Brock Grund. Wollonga versus Langhorne Creek. 1 vote, Wollonga, Oliver South. 2 votes, Wollonga, Mitchell Joy. 3 votes, Wollonga, Tom Saunders. Victor Harbour versus my Pongoselix. 1 vote, Victor Harbour, Eli White. 2 vote, my Pongoselix, Harper Matthewson. 3 votes, my Pongoselix, Jake Holford. Strathalbyn versus Yankalilla. 1 vote, Strathalbyn, Marshall Field. 2 votes, Strathalbyn, Phoenix Keatley. 3 votes, Strathalbyn, Cale Matthews Hampton. Goolwa Port Elliot versus Encounter Bay. 1 vote, Encounter Bay, Zane Garrett. 2 votes, Encounter Bay, Oliver Martin. 3 votes, Encounter Bay, Mason Kruger. Round 9, Langhorne Creek versus Goolwa Port Elliot. 1 vote, Goolwa Port Elliot, Archer Price. 2 votes, Langhorne Creek, Anthony Campbell Continuary. 3 votes, Goolwa Port Elliot, Cruz Karumba. My Pongoselix versus Strathalbyn. 1 vote, Strathalbyn, Phoenix Keatley. 2 votes, my Pongoselix, Tom Gray. 3 votes, Strathalbyn, Cale Matthews Hampton. Yankalilla versus Mount Compass. 1 vote, Yankalilla, Jaden Fernside. 2 votes, Mount Compass, Sam Oster. 3 votes, Mount Compass, Ashton Pudney. Wollonga versus Victor Harbour. 1 vote, Wollonga, Patrick McDonald. 2 votes, Victor Harbour, Oscar Mulhern. 3 votes, Wollonga, Gus White. McLaren versus Encounter Bay. 1 vote, Encounter Bay, Riley Bastelek. 2 votes, McLaren, William Elton. 3 votes, Encounter Bay, Fletcher Ganil. Round 10, McLaren versus my Pongoselix. 1 vote, my Pongoselix, Jake Holford. 2 votes, my Pongoselix, Nathan Siwak. 3 votes, my Pongoselix, Jack Brown. Langhorne Creek versus Victor Harbour. 1 vote, Victor Harbour, Bailey DeLuca. 2 votes, Victor Harbour, Eli White. 3 votes, Victor Harbour, Rory Power. Encounter Bay versus Yankalilla. 1 vote, Encounter Bay, Otis Althorpe. 2 votes, Encounter Bay, Zane Garrett. 3 votes, Encounter Bay, Riley Bastelek. Wollonga versus Mount Compass. 1 vote, Mount Compass, Ashton Pudney. 2 votes, Wollonga, Coda Edwards. 3 votes, Wollonga, Gus White. Goolwa Port Elliot versus Strathalbyn. 1 vote, Strathalbyn, Marshall Field. 2 votes, Goolwa Port Elliot, Archer Price. 3 votes, Goolwa Port Elliot, Lenny Hayden. Round 11, Langhorne Creek versus Encounter Bay. 1 vote, Encounter Bay, Otis Althorpe. 2 votes, Langhorne Creek, Anthony Campbell Catinuri. 3 votes, Encounter Bay, Riley Bastelek. McLaren versus Yankalilla. 1 vote, McLaren, Jackson Blacker. 2 votes, McLaren, J.R. Walden. 3 votes, McLaren, Brock Grund. Myponga Select versus Mount Compass. 1 vote, Myponga Selects, Nathan Siwak. 2 votes, Myponga Selects, Cody Hines. 3 votes, Myponga Selects, Jack Brown. Victor Harbour versus Goolwa Port Elliot. 1 vote, Goolwa Port Elliot, Cruz Kawumba. 2 votes, Mount Compass, Hayden Thornton. 3 votes, Goolwa Port Elliot, Blake Carter. Strathalbyn versus Wollonga. 1 vote, Wollonga, Jackson Collins. 2 votes, Strathalbyn, Jeffrey Ayres. 3 votes, Wollonga, Mitchell Joy. Round 12, McLaren versus Wollonga. 1 vote, McLaren, Hudson Bowl. 2 votes, Wollonga, Patrick McDonald. 3 votes, Wollonga, Coda Edwards. Encounter Bay versus Victor Harbour. 1 vote, Victor Harbour, Rory Power. 2 votes, Victor Harbour, William Vincent. 3 votes, Victor Harbour, Bailey DeLuca. Strathalbyn versus Langhorne Creek. 1 vote, Strathalbyn, Mason Stenovic Smith. 2 votes, Strathalbyn, Noah Wees. 3 votes, Strathalbyn, Aidan Phillips Sanders. Mount Compass versus Goolwa Port Elliot. 1 vote, Mount Compass, Ashton Pudney. 2 votes, Goolwa Port Elliot, Archer Price. 3 votes, Goolwa Port Elliot, Cruz Kawumba. Yankalilla versus Myponga Selects. 1 vote, Yankalilla Wollonga, Zach Aldrett. 2 votes, Myponga Selects, Jake Holford. 3 votes, Myponga Selects, Cody Hines. Round 13, Wollonga versus Yankalilla. 1 vote, Wollonga, Mitchell Joy. 2 votes, Wollonga, Noah Mulkern. 3 votes, Wollonga, Jackson Collins. Langhorne Creek versus Mount Compass. 1 vote, Langhorne Creek, Hayden Lowe. 2 votes, Mount Compass, Sam Oster. 3 votes, Langhorne Creek, Anthony Campbell Catinuri. Myponga Selects versus Encounter Bay. 1 vote, Myponga Selects, Cody Hines. 2 votes, Myponga Selects, Jack Brown. 3 votes, Myponga Selects, Jake Holford. Goolwa Port Elliot versus McLaren. 1 vote, McLaren, Henry Pritchard. 2 votes, Goolwa Port Elliot, Cruz Kawumba. 3 votes, McLaren, Dylan Mitten. Victor Harbour versus Strathalbyn. 1 vote, Victor Harbour, Oscar Mulhern. 2 votes, Strathalbyn, Camilo Brazzolotto. 3 votes, Strathalbyn, Sam Walsh. Round 14, Myponga Selects versus Langhorne Creek. 1 vote, Myponga Selects, Jack Noble. 2 votes, Myponga Selects, Jack Brown. 3 votes, Myponga Selects, Nathan Siwak. Wollonga versus Goolwa Port Elliot. 1 vote, Goolwa Port Elliot, Blake Carter. 2 votes, Wollonga, Gus White. 3 votes, Wollonga, Coda Edwards. Encounter Bay versus Mount Compass. 1 vote, Encounter Bay, Oliver Martin. 2 votes, Encounter Bay, Mason Kruger. 3 votes, Encounter Bay, Otis Althorpe. Strathalbyn versus McLaren. 1 vote, Strathalbyn, Phoenix Keatley. 2 votes, McLaren, Dylan Mitten. 3 votes, Strathalbyn, Marshall Field. Yankalilla versus Victor Harbour. 1 vote, Victor Harbour, Levi Stringer. 2 votes, Victor Harbour, Rory Power. 3 votes, Victor Harbour, Eli White. Round 15, Encounter Bay versus Strathalbyn. 1 vote, Strathalbyn, Sam Walsh. 2 votes, Strathalbyn, Max Wees. 3 votes, Strathalbyn, Kyle Matthews Hampton. Mount Compass versus Victor Harbour. 1 vote, Mount Compass, Joe McHugh. 2 votes, Victor Harbour, Levi Stringer. 3 votes, Victor Harbour, Rory Power. McLaren versus Langhorne Creek. 1 vote, Langhorne Creek, Bowden Jels. 2 votes, McLaren, Dylan Mitten. 3 votes, McLaren, Brock Grund. Yankalilla versus Goolwa Port Elliot. 1 vote, Yankalilla, Charlie Soper. 2 votes, Goolwa Port Elliot, Cruz Kawumba. 3 votes, Goolwa Port Elliot, Archer Price. Myponga Selects versus Wollonga. 1 vote, Myponga Selects, Cody Hines. 2 votes, Myponga Selects, Harper Mathewson. 3 votes, Myponga Selects, Jack Brown. Round 16. Langhorne Creek versus Yankalilla. 1 vote, Ryan Henschke, Langhorne Creek. 2 votes, Langhorne Creek, Anthony Campbell Continuary. 3 votes, Langhorne Creek, James Griffin. Gore Portet versus Myponga Selix. 1 vote, Myponga Selix, Jack Brown. 2 votes, Myponga Selix, Nathan Siwak. 3 votes, Myponga Selix, Tom Gray. Wollonga versus Encounter Bay. 1 vote, Wollonga, Oscar Thompson. 2 votes, Wollonga, Gus White. 3 votes, Encounter Bay, Mason Kruger. Victor Harbour versus McLaren. 1 vote, Victor Harbour, Oscar Mulhern. 2 votes, McLaren, Dylan Mitton. 3 votes, Victor Harbour, Eli White. Mount Compass versus Strathalbyn. 1 vote, Strathalbyn, Jai Stevenson. 2 votes, Strathalbyn, Aidan Phillips Sanders. 3 votes, Strathalbyn, Max Wees. Round 17. McLaren versus Mount Compass. 1 vote, Mount Compass, Ashton Pudney. 2 votes, McLaren, Brock Grun. 3 votes, McLaren, Hudson Bowl. Langhorne Creek versus Wollonga. 1 vote, Wollonga, Noah Mulkern. 2 votes, Langhorne Creek, James Griffin. 3 votes, Wollonga, Gus White. Myponga Selix versus Victor Harbour. 1 vote, Myponga Selix, Nathan Siwak. 2 votes, Myponga Selix, Tom Gray. 3 votes, Victor Harbour, Eli White. Yankalilla versus Strathalbyn. 1 vote, Strathalbyn, Jai Stevenson. 2 votes, Strathalbyn, Noah Wees. 3 votes, Strathalbyn, Jeffrey Ayres. Encounter Bay versus Goolwa Port Elliot. 1 vote, Encounter Bay, Mason Kruger. 2 votes, Goolwa Port Elliot, Cruz Kawumba. 3 votes, Goolwa Port Elliot, Blake Carter. Last round, round 18. Goolwa Port Elliot versus Langhorne Creek. 1 vote, Goolwa Port Elliot, Blake Carter. 2 votes, Langhorne Creek, James Griffin. 3 votes, Langhorne Creek, Lincoln James. Is that right? Oh. Mount Compass versus Yankalilla. 1 vote, Mount Compass, Joe McHugh. 2 votes, Mount Compass, Ashton Pudney. 3 votes, Mount Compass, Sam Oster. Strathalbyn versus Myponga Selix. 1 vote, Strathalbyn, Cale Matthews Hampton. 2 votes, Myponga Selix, Jack Brown. 3 votes, Myponga Selix, Memphis Wong. Victor Harbour versus Wollonga. 1 vote, Victor Harbour, Rory Power. 2 votes, Wollonga, Noah Malkern. 3 votes, Victor Harbour, Eli White. Encounter Bay versus McLaren. 1 vote, Encounter Bay, Otis Althorpe. 2 votes, McLaren, Dylan Mitton. 3 votes, McLaren, Brock Grund. That concludes the junior colt count for 2022. And the Great Southern Football League congratulates Jack Brown on winning the 2022 Junior Colts male medal with 30 votes. Followed by Eli White from Victor Harbour with 23 votes and Mason Kruger from Encounter Bay with 21 votes. It was a good count. Congratulations.
I just want to thank Adam and Corey for coaching this year, and also my dad Russ for helping us with heaps of running throughout basically the first half of the season. Helped us a lot. And cheers, my teammates as well. And yeah, cheers.
Good boy. Get used to it. Hang on, there's more than one. And there's also another. Well done, Jack. Please put your hands together for Jack. We might have a little break at the moment now. It's just until the next guest speaker, and then we'll go on to the other counts. So enjoy. Well done, Jack Brown.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Get the power.
The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. The dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service.
Enjoy.
Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, one of the best beer gardens on the South Coast. There's traditional pub-style accommodation available and a drive-through sip and save outlet. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot. FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu, we're in your field.
The only medal that counts is a premiership. Yeah, $200. Like pension. Yep.
I thought you were going to blow more. They stole it from you.
But the club vote, is that the ones that like to get rid of the shit? And is that where we now we do it to someone else? I thought there was other ones as well. Oh, that's good.
I knew he'd be up there. Huh?
Towards the end there, the ball didn't go down there. But people know that's a
don't know who we're winning. Yeah, so what ended up happening? Oh, you didn't have a win. Is he back now though? I don't understand. He only played 3 games. No, he played 5. Oh. Does that count? Hopefully, see it. Don't go out and say
Another year of junior cup. No, don't worry about that. Let's worry about Sunday. You and Judd need to start doing that. Now, get them down there. You and Juddy. Season ends in another 3 weeks. So this week, you remember that one of the things on the screen and the next 2 teams, you haven't beaten Alex. So you need a bit of revenge.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you've all enjoyed your meals or are enjoying your meals. And thank you very much for the staff behind the scenes here for doing what they're doing. Congratulations to them for all the way they're serving it and being patient. I'd now like to introduce our guest speaker for the night from the South Adelaide Football Club, the under-16s coach for the under-16 squad at South Adelaide, in Brett Hudson. Put your hands together, please.
Thank you. Firstly, just like to congratulate any medal winners tonight, leading goal kicker, etc. You've all done a great job to get here. I'll be quick. I'm just up here tonight to present the Talent Pathway Club of the Year. We've been giving this award out since 2012, and basically it goes to the club who, throughout our 4 grades, league, reserves, under-18s, under-16s, provide us with the most players. So basically every game they play, they get a vote. So down at South Adelaide, we're very thankful to the Great Southern Footy League and all the clubs for the support you give us through our pathways and up into senior football. To the coaches, the administrators, etc. from each club. Makes it a lot easier for us when the kids come down, when they're developed, and they've had really good work put into them in the junior grades here. Makes it really good for us, so we really appreciate that from all of you guys. I think this is the 3rd year in a row that this club has won this award, so if I can just get a representative from the Wollonga Football Club to come up. So just like to point out while I'm up here that basically in that voting system, we're finding down at the club that those numbers are going up every year. So hopefully that means not only are you clubs providing us with junior players, but we're obviously trying our best to provide an environment where they're happy and they want to stay down and develop with us. So that obviously the more we can have a good partnership with the Great Southern Football League and all of the clubs here, the better for us. All right? So thank you very much for all your support.
Thanks, Brett, and congratulations to the Wollonga Footy Club. What we'll do now is have a slight break, and then we'll go in and we'll have our desserts served, and then we'll go into the Senior Top Goal Kicking Award, and then the all-important 2022 Best and Fairest count. So on your seats, relax, enjoy your desserts.
It's the same location with Mary and her Victor Harbour team, but the name has changed. Beachside Bedding, next to Hebra Pharmacy, is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, Sleep Haven and Adriatic Slumber. Beachside Bedding also features a beautiful range of locally made Florio furniture. Same location, new name, now even more competitive than ever on price. Beachside Bedding with free delivery and old mattress removal. Open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Hebra.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu, we're in your field. Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies have over 40 years experience in mining and blending soils and organics. We're specialists in turf soils, landscaping and organic blends. Customised washed sands for horse arenas, sports grounds and building sands. We also have a large range of decorative stones, gravels, mulches and pine barks. From car trailers to all truckloads. Wholesale Quarry Direct. Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies, 86 Sandmine Road, Mount Compass. Open Monday to Friday 7am to 4pm and Saturday 7am to 11am. Phone 8556 8421.
You need a table.
They'll win. I'll be just straight from the barrel. See, I always thought it was free for all when it was new.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Continuing on for the evening, we'll now do into the senior Colts section. By starting that, we'll start the presentation of the top goal kicker award for the senior Colts, and I'll get Andrew Batten to announce that.
So for 2022, the Senior Colts leading goal kicker is from Myponga Select Football Club with 50 goals, Dexter Kenny. If you'd like to come up. Dexter, here he is. Congratulations, mate. Thank you. Want to say a few words? Dexter, you must have some pretty good teammates that feed you.
Yeah, no, great. We've got the best midfield in the comp, you know. They feed me real well. Yeah. First, I'd like to give a shout out to my teammate Joshy, who came just like a goal behind time with me in this award. Would have loved to like share this moment with him. Would have loved it, but yeah, unlucky, mate. I want to thank my coaches and especially Steak. When I came into the club, I was originally a backman, but I asked him to come into the forward line and he listened to me, so yeah, good came out of that. Yeah. Yeah, I'd just like to thank also all of the Myponga club. You know, they were really welcoming to me this year. You know, couldn't be happier playing my footy here, so yeah, thanks.
Well done, Dexter Kennedy.
Congratulations, Dexter. Congratulations to the Myponga Football Club again. Well done. I'll now call upon the presenters for the medal count, and I'm asking, what have we got? We've got Andrew Batten again. Andrew, you're a star tonight, and suitably supported by Kim Sewell to do the count. Now there, Kimmy, they tell me don't fall off the edge there. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and great to see everybody here tonight. Fantastic night, and the meal was lovely, wasn't it? Great, and great work to all those in the kitchen.
Here we go for the 2022 Great Southern Footy League Senior Colts medal count. Round 1, Mount Compass versus Wollonga. Mount Compass, 1 vote, Darcy Boots. Wollonga, 2 votes, Jesse Nye. Wollonga, 3 votes, Jacob Drury. Victor Harbour versus Langon Creek. Victor Harbour, 1 vote, Rhett Grenfell. Langon Creek, 2 votes, Hartley Samuel. Langon Creek, 3 votes, Adam Tout. Myponga Selix versus McLaren. 1 vote, Myponga Selix, Jaden Slothy. 2 votes, McLaren, Tom Grimley. 3 votes, Myponga Selix, Jai Dooley. Yankalilla versus Encounter Bay. 1 vote, Encounter Bay, Hugo Schmidt. 2 votes, Yankalilla, Tyson Whittle. 3 votes, Encounter Bay, Riley Williams. Strathalbyn versus Goolwa Port Elliot. 1 vote, Goolwa Port Elliot, Thomas Sullivan. 2 votes, Strathalbyn, Jacob McMullen. 3 votes, Goolwa Port Elliot, Caden Wilton. Round 2, Mount Compass versus Myponga Selix. 1 vote, Myponga Selix, Jaden Hines. 2 votes, Myponga Selix, Dexter Kenny. 3 votes, Myponga Selix, Jai Dooley. Goolwa Port Elliot versus Victor Harbour. 1 vote, Goolwa Port Elliot, Finn Hayden. 2 votes, Goolwa Port Elliot, Thomas Sullivan. 3 votes, Goolwa Port Elliot, Caden Wilton. Wollonga versus Strathalbyn. 1 vote, Strathalbyn, Fletcher Duffield. 2 votes, Wollonga, Jacob Drury. 3 votes, Wollonga, Seb Hoke. Encounter Bay versus Langon Creek. 1 vote, Langon Creek, Ty Crosby. 2 votes, Encounter Bay, Connor Hills. 3 votes, Encounter Bay, Hugo Schmidt. Yankalilla versus McLaren. 1 vote, Yankalilla, Cohen Major. 2 votes, Yankalilla, Cameron Kerr. 3 votes, Yankalilla, Hayden Duke. Round 3, Victor Harbour versus Encounter Bay. 1 vote, Encounter Bay, Hamish Lang. 2 votes, Encounter Bay, Connor Hills. 3 votes, Encounter Bay, Riley Williams. Goolwa Port Elliot versus Mount Compass. 1 vote, Goolwa Port Elliot, Archie Evans. 2 votes, Goolwa Port Elliot, Thomas Sullivan. 3 votes, Goolwa Port Elliot, Kaya Iowa. Wollonga versus McLaren. 1 vote, McLaren, Darcy Brown. 2 votes, Wollonga, Jacob Drury. 3 votes, McLaren, Joseph Petrucci. Myponga Selix versus Yankalilla. 1 vote, Yankalilla, Aidan Duke. Excuse me. 2 votes, Myponga Selix, Jaden Heinz. 3 votes, Myponga Selix, Jaden Schlothy. Langon Creek versus Strathalbyn. 1 vote, Strathalbyn, Jack Wheaton. 2 votes, Strathalbyn, Ashton Hoffman. 3 votes, Strathalbyn, Fletcher Duffield. Round 4, Encounter Bay versus Myponga Selix. 1 vote, Encounter Bay, Connor Hills. 2 votes, Encounter Bay, Hugo Schmidt. 3 votes, Myponga Selix, Jai Dooley. Yankalilla versus Wollonga. 1 vote, Yankalilla, Aidan Duke. 2 votes, Wollonga, Seb Hoke. 3 votes, Wollonga, Jacob Drury. McLaren versus Goolwa Port Elliot. 1 vote, McLaren, Rory Long. 2 votes, McLaren, Joseph Petrucci. 3 votes, Goolwa Port Elliot, Harry Pearce. Mount Compass versus Langon Creek. 1 vote, Langon Creek, Riley Tonkin. 2 votes, Mount Compass, Darcy Boots. 3 votes, Langon Creek, Adam Tauk. Strathalbyn versus Victor Harbour. 1 vote, Victor Harbour, Ruben Crejaw. 2 votes, Strathalbyn, Ashton Hoffman. 3 votes, Strathalbyn, Thomas Welk. Round 5, Langon Creek versus Myponga Selix. 1 vote, Langon Creek, Adam Tauk. 2 votes, Myponga Selix, Jaden Hines. 3 votes, Myponga Selix, Jai Dooley. McLaren versus Strathalbyn. 1 vote, McLaren, Eamon Goodall-Dorr. 2 votes, Strathalbyn, Fletcher Duffield. 3 votes, Strathalbyn, Jack Gilbert. Victor Harbour versus Yankalilla. 1 vote, Yankalilla, Cameron Kerr. 2 votes, Yankalilla, Jimmy Maidment. 3 votes, Yankalilla, Jackson Kirkbride. Mount Compass versus Encounter Bay. 1 vote Encounter Bay, Riley Williams. 2 votes Mount Compass, Darcy Boots. 3 votes Encounter Bay, Ryan Burrows. Goolwa Port Elliot versus Wollonga. 1 vote Wollonga, Jesse Nye. 2 votes Goolwa Port Elliot, Harry Pearce. 3 votes Wollonga, Seb Hoke. Round 6, Langham Creek versus McLaren. 1 vote Langham Creek, Samuel McKenzie. 2 votes McLaren, James Cahill. 3 votes McLaren, Joseph Petrucci. Wollonga versus Myponga Selix. 1 vote Wollonga, Seb Hoke. 2 votes Myponga Selix, Jaden Hines. 3 votes Myponga Selix, Ryan Hutchinson. Victor Harbour versus Mount Compass. 1 vote Victor Harbour, Rhett Grenfell. 2 votes Mount Compass, Jordan Hooper. 3 votes Mount Compass, Harrison Oster. Strathalbyn versus Encounter Bay. 1 vote Strathalbyn, Thomas Welk. 2 votes Encounter Bay, Connor Daniels. 3 votes Encounter Bay, Connor Hills. Goolwa Port Elliot versus Yankalilla. 1 vote Yankalilla, Aidan Duke. 2 votes Goolwa Port Elliot, Caden Wilton. 3 votes Goolwa Port Elliot, Harry Pearce. Round 7. Myponga Selix versus Goolwa Port Elliot. 1 vote Goolwa Port Elliot, Caden Wilton. 2 votes Myponga Selix, Jaden Schlote. 3 votes Goolwa Port Elliot, Harry Pearce. Encounter Bay versus Wollonga. 1 vote Wollonga, Riley Bennett. 2 votes Encounter Bay, Connor Hills. 3 votes Encounter Bay, Hugo Schmidt. McLaren versus Victor Harbour. 1 vote Victor Harbour, Anton Continuary Sumner. 2 votes McLaren, Darcy Brown. 3 votes McLaren, Joseph Petrucci. Yankalilla versus Langhorne Creek. 1 vote Yankalilla, Connor Sullivan. 2 votes Yankalilla, Tyson Christensen. 3 votes Yankalilla, Aidan Duke. Strathalbyn versus Mount Compass. 1 vote Strathalbyn, Ashton Hoffman. 2 votes Strathalbyn, Joseph Logan. 3 votes Strathalbyn, Jack Gilbert. Round 8, Mount Compass versus McLaren. 1 vote McLaren, Eamon Goodall-Dorr. 2 votes Mount Compass, Darcy Boots. 3 votes McLaren, Joseph Petrucci. Wollonga versus Langhorne Creek. 1 vote Langhorne Creek, Samuel McKenzie. 2 votes Wollonga, Riley Bennett. 3 votes Wollonga, Zaid Edwards. Victor Harbour versus Myponga Selix. 1 vote Myponga Selix, Joshua Gerardo. 2 votes Myponga Selix, Jai Dooley. 3 votes Myponga Selix, Jaden Schlote. Strathalbyn versus Yankalilla. 1 vote Yankalilla, Jacob Parsons. 2 votes Strathalbyn, Max Ferguson. 3 votes Strathalbyn, Jacob McMullen. Goolwa Port Elliot versus Encounter Bay. 1 vote Goolwa Port Elliot, Harry Pearce. 2 votes Encounter Bay, Hugo Schmidt. 3 votes Goolwa Port Elliot, Ryan Pearce. Round 9. Langhorne Creek versus Goolwa Port Elliot. 1 vote Langhorne Creek, Tommy Justin Dash. 2 votes Ryan Pearce, Goolwa Port Elliot. 3 votes Goolwa Port Elliot, Iowa. Myponga Selix versus Strathalbyn. 1 vote Strathalbyn, Max Ferguson. 2 votes Myponga Selix, Jaden Schlote. 3 votes Myponga Selix, Jaden Hines. Yankalilla versus Mount Compass. 1 vote Yankalilla, Cohen Major. 2 votes Mount Compass, Lockie Nash. 3 votes Yankalilla, Aidan Duke. Wollonga versus Victor Harbour. 1 vote Wollonga, Jacob Drury. 2 votes Wollonga, Jackson Hams. 3 votes Wollonga, Riley Bennett. McLaren versus Encounter Bay. 1 vote Encounter Bay, Ryan Burrows. 2 votes Encounter Bay, Connor Hills. 3 votes Encounter Bay, Hugo Schmidt. At the halfway point, we've got Joseph Petrucci on 14, Jai Dooley on 14, and Hugo Schmidt on 14. So it's pretty close there at the halfway point. Round 10, back 9. McLaren Vale versus Myponga Selix. 1 vote Myponga Selix, Jaden Hines. 2 votes McLaren, Tom Grimley. 3 votes Myponga Selix, Jai Dooley. Langhorne Creek versus Victor Harbour. 1 vote Victor Harbour, Lincoln Priddle. 2 votes Langhorne Creek, Adam Tauk. 3 votes Langhorne Creek, Elliot Tauk. Encounter Bay versus Yankalilla. 1 vote, Encounter Bay, Hugo Schmidt. 2 votes, Yankalilla, Aidan Duke. 3 votes, Encounter Bay, Tyler McCrenna. Wollonga versus Mount Compass. 1 vote, Mount Compass, Harrison Oster. 2 votes, Wollonga, Zaid Edwards. 3 votes, Mount Compass, Lockie Nash. Goolwa Port Elliot versus Strathalbyn. 1 vote, Goolwa Port Elliot, Harry Pearce. 2 votes, Strathalbyn, Ashton Hoffman. 3 votes, Strathalbyn, Jack Gilbert. Round 11, Langon Creek versus Encounter Bay. 1 vote, Encounter Bay, Hamish Lang. 2 votes, Encounter Bay, Tyler McCrenna. 3 votes, Encounter Bay, Max Collins. McLaren versus Yankalilla. 1 vote, McLaren, Joseph Petrucci. 2 votes, Yankalilla, Aidan Duke. 3 votes, McLaren, Rory Long. Myponga Selix versus Mount Compass. 1 vote, Mount Compass, Jordan Hooper. 2 votes, Myponga Selix, Jaden Hines. 3 votes, Myponga Selix, Jaden Schlothy. Victor Harbour versus Goolwa Port Elliot. 1 vote, Victor Harbour, Anton Continuary Sumner. 2 votes, Goolwa Port Elliot, Caden Wilton. 3 votes, Goolwa Port Elliot, Kaya, Iowa. Strathalbyn versus Wollonga. 1 vote, Strathalbyn, Max Ferguson. 2 votes, Wollonga, Riley Bennett. 3 votes, Strathalbyn, Fletcher Duffield. Round 12, McLaren versus Wollonga. 1 vote, Wollonga, Tyson Woodcock. 2 votes, McLaren, James Cahill. 3 votes, McLaren, Tom Grimley. Encounter Bay versus Victor Harbour. 1 vote, Encounter Bay, Ryan Corby. 2 votes, Encounter Bay, Connor Hills. 3 votes, Encounter Bay, Ari Mininko. Strathalbyn versus Langon Creek. 1 vote, Langon Creek, Anthony Campbell Continuary. 2 votes, Strathalbyn, Harry Hopkins. 3 votes, Strathalbyn, Ashton Hoffman. Mount Compass versus Goolwa Port Elliot. 1 vote, Mount Compass, Harrison Oster. 2 votes, Mount Compass, Darcy Boots. 3 votes, Goolwa Port Elliot, Caden Wilton. Yankalilla versus Myponga Selix. 1 vote, Myponga Selix, Jai Dooley. 2 votes, Myponga Selix, Jaden Schlothy. 3 votes, Myponga Selix, Jaden Hines. Getting tight at the top. Round 13, Wollonga versus Yankalilla. 1 Wollonga, Jacob Drury. 2 votes, Yankalilla, Aidan Duke. 3 votes, Wollonga, Riley Bennett. Langon Creek versus Mount Compass. 1 vote, Langon Creek, Elliot Tout. 2 votes, Mount Compass, Lockie Nash. 3 votes, Langon Creek, Ty Crosby. Myponga Selix versus Encounter Bay. 1 vote, Myponga Selix, Jai Dooley. 2 votes, Encounter Bay, Connor Hills. 3 votes, Myponga Selix, Jaden Hines. Goolwa Port Elliot versus McLaren. 1 vote, Goolwa Port Elliot, Caden Wilton. 2 votes, Goolwa Port Elliot, Finn Hayden. 3 votes, Goolwa Port Elliot, Ryan Pearce. Strathalbyn versus, Victor Harbour versus Strathalbyn. There was no match played. Not sure. Is that a Encounter Bay play?
Yeah. Encounter Bay down here.
I'm not sure. Round 14, Myponga Selix versus Langon Creek. 1 vote, Myponga Selix, Jai Dooley. 2 votes, Myponga Selix, Jaden Schlothy. 3 votes, Myponga Selix, Joshua Gerardo. Wollonga versus Goolwa Port Elliot. For some reason, it's got an Encounter Bay player in there with 1 vote. Not sure why. 2 votes, Wollonga, Zaid Edwards. 3 votes, Wollonga, Jacob Drury. Encounter Bay versus Mount Compass. 1 vote, Encounter Bay, Josiah Parker. 2 votes, Encounter Bay, Riley Williams. 3 votes, Encounter Bay, Hugo Schmidt. Strathalbyn versus McLaren. 1 vote, Strathalbyn, Harry Hopkins. 2 votes, Strathalbyn, Jack Gilbert. 3 votes, McLaren, Darcy Brown. Yankalilla versus Victor Harbour. 1 vote, Yankalilla, Dash Hawley. 2 votes, Yankalilla, Cameron Kerr. 3 votes, Yankalilla, Aidan Duke. Round 15, Encounter Bay versus Strathalbyn. 1 vote Encounter Bay, Hugo Schmidt. 2 votes Strathalbyn, Will Sheriff. 3 votes Strathalbyn, Jack Gilbert. Mount Compass versus Victor Harbour. 1 vote Mount Compass, Harrison Oster. 2 votes Mount Compass, Darcy Boots. 3 votes Mount Compass, Riley Endersby. McLaren versus Langhorne Creek. 1 vote Langhorne Creek, Jackson Cock. 2 votes McLaren, James Cahill. 3 votes McLaren, Tom Grimley. Yankalilla versus Goolwa Port Elliot. 1 vote Goolwa Port Elliot, Caden Wilton. 2 votes Yankalilla, Jacob Parsons. 3 votes Yankalilla, Aidan Duke. Myponga Selix versus Wollonga. 1 vote Myponga Selix, Connor Holbertson. 2 votes Myponga Selix, Jet Thompson. 3 votes Myponga Selix, Jaden Slothy. Round 16, 3 to go. Langhorne Creek versus Yankalilla. 1 vote Yankalilla, Jacob Parsons. 2 votes Yankalilla, Aidan Duke. 3 votes Yankalilla, Cameron Kerr. Goolwa Port Elliot versus Myponga Selix. 1 vote Myponga Selix, Jack Brown. 2 votes Myponga Selix, Nathan Saywak. 2 votes Myponga Selix, Tom Gray. I can only read out what's written in front of me. Wollonga versus Encounter Bay. 1 vote Jesse Nye, Wollonga. 2 votes Wollonga, Riley Bennett. 3 votes Encounter Bay, Hugo Schmidt. Yeah. Victor Harbour versus McLaren. 1 vote McLaren, Tyler Davidson. 2 votes McLaren, James Cahill. 3 votes McLaren, Rory Long. Mount Compass versus Strathalbyn. 1 vote Strathalbyn, Will Sheriff. 2 votes Strathalbyn, Jack Wheaton. 3 votes Strathalbyn, Jack Gilbert. Round 17. McLaren versus Mount Compass. 1 vote McLaren, Rory Long. 2 votes McLaren, Tom Grimley. 3 votes McLaren, Kai Dello. Langhorne Creek versus Wollonga. 1 vote Langhorne Creek, Ty Crosby. 2 votes Wollonga, Jesse Nye. 3 votes Wollonga, Daniel Keeley. Myponga Selix versus Victor Harbour. 1 vote Victor Harbour, Anton Continuary Sumner. 2 votes Myponga Selix, Hunter Sheehan. 3 votes Myponga Selix, Jaden Schlothy. Encounter Bay versus Goolwa Port Elliot. Yankalilla versus Strathalbyn. 1 vote Strathalbyn, Jack Gilbert. 2 votes Yankalilla, Cameron Kerr. 3 votes Yankalilla, Jacob Parsons. Encounter Bay versus Goolwa Port Elliot. 1 vote Encounter Bay, Riley Williams. 2 votes Encounter Bay, James Baxter. 3 votes Encounter Bay, Hugo Schmidt. Strathalbyn versus Myponga Selix. 1 vote Myponga Selix, Joshua Gerardo. 2 votes Strathalbyn, Jack Gilbert. 3 votes Strathalbyn, Jack Wheaton. Victor Harbour versus Wollonga. 1 vote Victor Harbour, Brandon Bottroff. 2 votes Wollonga, Riley Bennett. 3 votes Wollonga, Tyson Woodcock. Goolwa Port Elliot versus Langhorne Creek. 1 vote Finn Hayden, Goolwa Port Elliot. 2 votes Langhorne Creek, Ben Buckle. 3 votes Langhorne Creek, Adam Tauk. Encounter Bay versus McLaren. It's okay. 1 vote Kai Dello, McLaren. 2 votes McLaren, Rory Long. 3 votes Encounter Bay, Ryan Burrows. Mount Compass versus Yankalilla. 1 vote Yankalilla, Aidan Duke. 2 votes Mount Compass, Lockie Nash. 3 votes Yankalilla, Jacob Parsons. I therefore declare I don't have it here. I have what's written down in front of me. I'm sorry. Well, I will find out what they are, but I don't have them in front of me. And I don't... Which one was wrong?
Timo. We're just checking, so just if you just hold down a little bit, we'll be fine. Can I have your attention, please? Thank you. There's been a lost vote in the situation, but it still doesn't delete the fact that Aidan Duke has won the medal. But, hang on, shoot. Can I just have your attention, please? Jaden Shute is on 24 at the moment. There's a possibility that he could have another 3 votes. We're not sure. We can't find out for the next 24 hours. But would you like to come up here and do better? I apologise for everything, but first of all, I'd like to Aidan and also Jaden to come up to the stage, please. At this stage, we're going to present Aidan with his medal, and I've just spoken to Jaden, and he understands the situation we're in, and we apologise to everybody in the room. But we'll check on, as soon as we know, we will let the Maiponga Football Club and Jaden know if he's deserving of another medal. So I apologise, there's nothing else we can do. There's been a mess up in the voting situation, and it's a mistake that can't be resolved right here and now. So I'd like you to put your hands together for both players anyway.
Just want to thank everyone for coming out tonight. It's been a pretty good event. I want to thank the Yankalilla Football Club and everyone who come out tonight. I just want to thank everyone else for coming out tonight. All the award winners. I want to, shout out to Con Major. And I want to thank my mum and my dad over there for taking me out every week. Cheers. And the coaches. Yeah.
I'd like to thank Maiponga Football Club for bringing me out and stuff, and I'd like to say thanks to my dad and my pop for taking me to my games. Thanks.
If we find the result is a draw, Jaden will be presented his medal on grand final day. Thank you very much for your patience, and I apologise about the situation at the end, but I think we should put our hands together for all the players, especially these two young lads, for what they've done this year. Thank you for your attendance tonight. I apologise about the controversy, but we will ratify it in the long run, and we'll make certain announcements in the next 24 hours. And as I said, Jaden, if he's successful in drawing for the medal, we will present it to him on grand final day. Thank you very much for your attendance tonight. Good night. And thank you very much for the Victor Harbour Football Club for putting on tonight's and the in the kitchen and as well as the bar. Thanks, Mac. See you, Mark. Thank you very much for everybody. Have a good night and drive safely.